Okay, hi Aries, welcome to your reading. So these are the cards that I've just immediately pulled out for you guys. I'm going to go through a few things with you, but first, I've picked up on that you're worrying about money. I feel like at the minute you've just started. I feel like at the minute this represents a new beginning, or a new way forward that you've literally just started. It feels like it's now because this is an April reading anyway. It feels like for a while, you feel like you've been a bit lacking in funds with this card, but this one feels like you've had a letdown or something like that. Like things aren't going in your favor. It feels okay. Yeah, so this feels like a bit of a lack of money, but it also feels like it's more imagined than it is actually true. Or like for some of you as well, I'm feeling like you feel like you've been um, maybe living off of someone else's money or something else's money, like maybe like the government maternity pay or like your other half's wages sort of thing. It feels like that doesn't sit right with you sort of thing. But this is the future part of this reading, okay? So this feels like you've decided to do a lot of hard work. Um, and you sort of coming into your own with it, you're sick of this situation, and like the unfairity, but also like the sort of same financial energy, like you didn't feel very secure, it feels. And then you're moving forward into working hard to get that security and feel like you've got that balance again, if you like, that financial balance. And this also feels like whatever this financial balance looks like for you, like maybe you've got a new job, or maybe you've returned to a job from maternity pay or maternity leave. It feels like you're like, this is the way forward and you're happy to do that, and you feel very confident, and like it just feels right to you, okay? But this strength card, this feels very much like this represents different areas of your life as well. Like it feels like you've started this new beginning and now it's going to turn into a time of overabundance. So you're going to start feeling like you can accomplish more. But for some of you, I am picking up that some of you may have changed your job role as well. So you've like upgraded from this maybe this job that's not paid as much, but now you're getting higher pay. You're working hard, you've like upgraded yourself, because I'm particularly drawn to this lion and the strength of it. It feels like very like I've done well and I'm moving forward and pushing forward, okay? Okay, so with this first shuffle, this is the King of Wands, okay? And the King of Wands represents someone that's very confident in himself, knows a way forward, knows like what's best for him, is very sure of themselves, okay? This feels like this is your ideal way forward, okay? And it does feel very good. It feels like it's a positive way forward this month, okay? So keep going in that right direction, because I feel like you're doing the right thing for you. I did just hear the word health though, so maybe take that into consideration. Make sure you're working towards health, maybe towards the end of the month when you feel a bit more stable, you're a bit more established sort of feeling, okay? Okay, so I pulled two more cards for relationships, and the first one came up was the Wise One and the King of Coins. So this represents the Hierophant in this deck, and the Knight of Coins establishes quite sort of quite wise with their money, but fairly steady with their money, okay? But also in relationships and abundance and family matters and things like that, okay? But because I've asked about love, this represents like a supportive type relationship either coming your way or that you're already in. I am picking up on some people that are married. I just feel like there's a deep connection here with these two. Someone that knows you fairly well, or very well, sort of thing. But this can also represent, if you're single, some sort of friendship. But for those of you who are married, it feels like this is a very supportive role. Like, they don't mind that you've been maybe using their funds as well, because this feels very family orientated as a lover sort of thing. It feels very comforting and always there for you, reassuring you, okay? For those of you who are single, it feels more like this represents friends and taking advice and like a decent sort of just like a coming together sort of energy. Like, no matter what happens or what stage of life you're at, you're in a very good place with this friendship. Like, they feel very supportive to you, okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards for health, okay? Okay, so I've picked a couple more cards. These two represent your health this month. Let's move those ones over. This can be mental health or physical health, but I'm sort of drawn to this meaning both, okay? This one definitely says, like, you've got all the tools you need, like, just move forward. It's very, like, positive energy. It's very empowering type energy with your health, okay? I feel like some of you, it's definitely weight loss, but for some of you, it feels, just a bit more goal orientated compared to like just one thing set in stone, okay? So maybe it's something else, not just weight loss. Maybe like you've been feeling poorly for a while or something like that, okay? I feel like with this page of coins, okay, you feel like with your health, maybe mental health, I feel very drawn to her head sort of thing. It feels like you're getting ready this month to embark on like a healthful journey or like mental health sort of journey, like moving forward, okay? So most of this energy feels like everything's moving forward, okay? So in tarot, if things are facing one way, to the right sort of, for example, or to the left, they mean different things. So left often means it's in the past, but right often means to the future, and both of these people's heads are moving towards the right, which means this is going to happen, okay? This is a prediction. So yeah, you are getting yourself like mentally better or preparing yourself to get mentally better. I do feel like there's an essence of preparation in this whole reading, in general anyway, but there's also like a very clear win with it. So like, yes, you might not see any like progress this month, like by the end of April, for example, but in the long term, you would definitely get such a good result, because these two cards here, they're very like the strength card, and the 10 of coins. You're both very strong, empowering cards, okay? So yeah, don't give up this month. Just get started in whatever you've thought about going through or moving towards, and you'll do well this month, okay? And don't forget, this is a beginning, okay? So don't worry. Things sometimes take time, but you're definitely you're being guided. I'm also noticing as well, there's a lot of cat energy, so maybe you have a spirit guide who is a cat or lion, sphinx, jaguar, sort of anything, lynx, type of cat spirit guide. Shall we try and find out? Okay, so I'm gonna just pull some oracles cards from this deck, okay? See if you've got any guides helping you, particularly at this moment in time, this month, for example. Okay, you got two. Okay, there's two here. Oh, there goes another cat. Right, so you got a leopard, snow leopard, and you've got a polar bear, okay? Both are very strong sort of energy. Particularly like the bear, is quite progressive type energy. The snow leopard, self-reliance, okay? I feel like you are definitely a group who are quite self-reliant. You don't necessarily like to lean on others for your like your messes, any help you need. You feel like you're always fighting a battle on your own, but that's not true because of this bear energy. Bear energy is very humble, supportive. It is still suggesting you're quite a lone wolf, because once they've had their cubs and stuff, and both of these type of animals, they do leave them and off they go to fend for themselves again. But the bear can also be quite playful, quite light-hearted, sort of free in nature. Okay, so just go with the flow this month a little bit, like get to grips with things. Okay. And then the snow leopard. So this card says you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. That can be guides, that can be people like healthcare professionals, people that you just know are a bit more clued in about whatever you're going after this month. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Okay, so maybe do some internal work as well, something like meditation, journaling, just like research moving forward, like meal planning, things like that, just to progress yourself and look after yourself this month. Okay. With this polar bear, it says mystic. Oh, that might be a sign that you know a mystic. Okay, so this says, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, renew your strength, embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Okay, so you've got two cards that say shaman. You may even have some sort of shaman spirit guide as well. Okay, if you do, so do I. They're very comforting, but they'll try and talk to you through animals anyway. So obviously you've got a lot of this cat energy. You've got 4 cards with cats on. Maybe study cats. This sounds a bit silly if you're not a bit new age and into like spirit animals and stuff, but study how cats look at the world, how they move, how they integrate, what they choose to do. They're very independent, okay? But they can be very playful, they can be very accepting. They normally pick their certain crowds that they prefer and things like that, okay? But yeah, take what resonates with you this month. And I'll try and do another one of these in May for you guys. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya, bye!